It's Beer O'Clock on Bilko and Peroni's Podcask.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is it, Algin?
You can't say Beer O'Clock.
How no?
That Welsh guy says that.
Who? Mars for Tinworks? What a guy he is, by the way. You should check out that podcast we did on him. Brilliant. A man of the people is Math.
No him. That other Welsh beer guy.
I've got no idea who you mean, Algin. So honestly, Trips, you wait for a video and two come along at once. I woke up to a message this morning from a fellow aficionado, somebody I always like to hear from, somebody I respect a lot. Brenny, thanks for that message. There was also another one for some guy called Dom about the state of my glass. Now Dom, this is his establishment here, and to be fair, I rightly deserve some of the peltering I got for that glass. I've got a wee bit of a dirty glass here, and it led to a wee discussion of me thinking, you know, what's the best way to clean a glass? So Dom did send me a link to a wee gadget which I might get. I'm just going to turn the hot tap on here to apologise for yours. So what I'm going to do is clean the glass, and then we're going to pour it in and see if it makes a difference. So we're going to clean it in as hot water as I can possibly get. Now this one was already clean, as you can probably see. Oh no, there's a wee bit there, isn't there? Now, if anybody's got any tips and the real best way to do a glass, please a shout. Because I've got this wee thing, which I sometimes use, which is quite good. Oh, and then we've got the bottle cleaner, which we sometimes use if we use for the homebrew. Which is going no bad. It's on a wee back burner at the moment, the homebrew, but we'll be back on that. And it's like, what is the best way to clean out the glass? I mean, it's a faux pas, isn't it? If you're actually not cleaning your glass properly. So, that's nice and hot. So, what we get told first of all was hot water. So, old hot water's on. Going to give it a nice wee swiggle a bit with a bottle opener. The bottle cleaner. There we go. Oh, it's roasting. Jeez, oh. So doing that now. So we're going to use that with the cold chip glass. On the R and Go glass, I'm going to use the wee blue buffer that I sometimes use. Hopefully not break the glass. Use that one. This is a wee coffee frother. I'm not using any detergent in this, because apparently that's a massive faux pas as well. You can't be using the detergent because it's a taste of the beers, isn't it? Let's be honest. So, sorry if the sound's pretty rubbish on this while you listen to me wash my glasses here. Thanks to everybody who watched the video for the giveaway. Right, sorted. So I'm now going to put some cold water into it just to give it a wee rinse to pull that out. Thanks to everybody that watched that video for the giveaway. I actually got a question for you. What do the following people have in common? Eva, Alan, Gregor, Fiona, and Richie. And the answer is, they've all entered the giveaway. They've all said they're in. So if you want involved in that, get involved. Get your entry in. You know what to do. If you watched last night's video, it tells you what to do. Obviously they've all got impeccable taste and YouTube channels as well, these people. Big shout out as well to Golden Game Time and Mr. UK Hacks. Now Mr. UK Hacks, I don't know if you were the first person to comment. Do you know why? Because according to the stats it was Eva. Now what I'm going to do is, now I can feel you'll be like, what are you doing? I actually clean the outside of the glass with the kitchen roll. So it's just cold water in there. And then bang it out there. Get a nice wee shake about. So that's the Iron Gold glass. And then I'm not going to clean the outside of the coal ship glass. I'm going to leave that as is. I'm going to bring that in there. I just thought I would take this opportunity as well to do an extra wee review. So let's see what happens. So as you can see, I've picked out a nice wee Johnny Slang drink. I came up the Clyde in a banana boat. There's no way I'm using that if the glasses are going to be rubbish. I'm going to perfect how to clean my glasses before we do that. So what I'm going to do is a wee review on this bad boy. So without further ado, let's see if the glasses have worked. Right, so let's get this bad boy opened. Don't need to give you any introduction of this bad boy, you know, high street one. So let's go for the Arran gold one first. Let's just see if that's worked on the gold glass. If that passes the glass test. Does it? Oh, does it? Oh, I can see the comments now. Oh, it's actually holding its head not too bad. So we'll bring that down there. And let's see if the coal ship one does it. Now I don't know if I'm doing this properly. And you know what, look at this. I mean, I've not got that as much air during the pour. And you know, I'm definitely not doing it right. So if somebody can help me how to pour up air properly, it's very much appreciated. Honestly, it's absolutely shocking. So I might as well do Peroni while we're at it, So let's have a wee taste it. Now Peroni, the Nastro Azzurri, I need to tell you anything about it, I don't really dare. 330ml. What is it? What's the percentage on it? Round about 5% probably. Eyesight's not what it used to be, so I probably can't tell you. 5.1%, so we'll stick that back down there. Right, so let's have a wee taste of this. Now that has been sitting in the fridge all night, and it's nice and chilled, so it is. Oh. Now I'm probably going to spark controversy here amongst my fellow aficionados by saying, I mean, it's perfectly palatable as Peroni. And the Italian scene's pretty good these days. But everything I drink of that style, that lager, that pilsner, for me it's always getting compared to, you know, a Hell's, you know, one of the strong pilsners, you know, like I don't know, even like, I don't know, I mean, dare I say, I mean, is it better than Tennant's? It is better than Tennant's. For me, Peroni is better than Tennant's. But it just doesn't have that crisp, that kind of crispness that the Helles has. Or the Tiger's near. In terms of my glass, you know, maybe I haven't cleaned it right, it's still a wee bit, it's still a wee bit in it, a wee bit cloudy, but that's, I mean, that's condensation obviously sitting in there. Oh, you see, it is condensation sitting. So you can see it as it's a nice one, it's Peroni. So, well, I'm just deciding on what score I'm going to give that. Thanks again to everybody that's voted so far in the giveaway. Eva wants us to review Burning Scout. Done them before, Eva, but you know, we've done them when we didn't know what we're talking about, so we'll probably do them again. Big Alan wants Vault City. Feelers have been put out there, Alan. We'll see what happens there. We'll certainly review them at some point on the show. Gregor, Burning Sky QV. Aye, you think we're made of money, Gregor? But aye, listen, that can be arranged. I do like that fridge down at Coal Ship that's got all the good ones in it, and there's always a Burning Sky QV in there. Fiona McPherson, brilliant message for you, Fiona. Obviously you've seen how much we liked Apoco yesterday, and aye, feelers have been put in there. We'll see if we can arrange something with Gareth Apoco, that would be good. And then last but not least, Richie, whose brewery was funky as fudge. Richie's for Hull. Listen, I better watch what I'm saying, big man, because I know the Hull boys will all be happy. But yeah, I didn't realise there was a brewery called Funky as Fudge. I'm assuming you're referring to my top class banter, big man. So anyway, Peroni, I mean, it's perfectly palatable. Is it better than the beer amaretti I had yesterday that was 0%? The answer is probably slightly. Before I get into my decent beer, and Peroni is a decent beer, I used to drink pints of Peroni all the time. And then, before I give my score, I mean, would I buy it again? Yeah, of course I'd buy it again. Would you session it? Probably would session it. I know earlier on in the video I said, is it better than Tennent's? But I think, you know, if you get a nice pint of draft Tennent's and you're in the mood for it, it's one of the best beers on the market. Can feel my craft beer points diminishing as we speak. But, aye, let's just have a nice big sip. So, with a session Peroni, of course you'd session it. There's no many Pilsners on the high street I wouldn't session, but it is a perfectly palatable one score-wise for Peroni. It's a Bella beer. I would give it probably a 6.55 out of 10. So yeah, keep watching. We're going to do loads of wee extra things over the next month or so. Get on to the giveaway, folks, and keep your brewery suggestions coming in. Yeah, so that's Bilko. Check out.